Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Allen. In about 10 minutes, Daryl and I are going to talk about insurance, health insurance, because I'm disgusted. I am absolutely freaked out about health insurance. I'm going to ask people to write in. Oh, yeah, Daryl?
Well, it sounds like you're going to talk and I'm going to listen from the way it's...
No, you're going to... I want your input. You got to bring me down off that ledge, you know?
Oh, man, okay.
All right? I am really upset about this stuff. And not necessarily for me. I just keep hearing horror stories. We'll talk about it in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, Swami S. Tirtha is our guest, the Orange Cowboy, the hip guru. And you can go to thehipguru.com for lots of free information. You can make appointments. You can take classes. And Swami will be featured, of course, next week on latenighthealth.com and iTunes and all of our other places that we are featured on here on Late Night Health. All right, we were talking about about Uncle Ned. And, you know, asking him to pass the Brussels sprouts and him getting angry at you. And thinking about it in advance, because for the last 8 years, Uncle Ned has gotten angry when you ask him for the Brussels sprouts. What do we do to avoid that?
Okay, so we talked about the first step, which is your preparation, and that's your instant meditations at home to think of the people that used to get you upset and think of something you love, and then that melts away. So that memory, that discordant memory disappears, and you start to feel some love for them. The second meditation is think about the things that your Uncle Ned or whomever it is, what was a really funny or endearing time that happened with them sometime in your life. Everybody, you've always had a special moment with. For me, it was standing on the hill in the snow, and my cousin, and we were probably fourth grade or so, she threw a snowball at her dad's back, big guy, and he kind of got startled and slipped and fell and slid down the hill, and everybody cracked up. So now you've got this memory. Maybe it was something you shared. Maybe the two of you helped out at a soup kitchen or something. There's something that everybody's a good experience. So now you get to the dinner table, and there's Uncle Ned, and you go, "Hey, Uncle Ned, remember that time that we were working in that soup kitchen? Wasn't that an amazing time?" So you've just become a leader, and you've just said, "I'm going to dictate the nature, the quality of our family relationship, and it's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be endearing. It's going to be funny, whatever, all those positives."
But at the same time, you've got 8 years or 10 years or even 40 years of being angry at Uncle Ned.
But you've released that through the meditation.
There you go. So you could release the anger, and you do that by saying, "I'm not angry at Uncle Ned anymore"?
No, we don't look at the anger. We look at what we love the most in life. That was the meditation we did just before the break.
Gotcha. Putting your hand over your heart and saying, "I'm grateful for Uncle Ned being in my life because of helping out at the soup kitchen."
Well, that'd be the second step. The first step is not even intellectual. You put your hand on your heart and you think about the person or the thing or the place you love the most, and breathe into it and feel your heart expand with love. And love is a light bulb that takes away all the darkness without any intellectual thought. So then when you think about Uncle Ned, your heart is bright. And the past history bothers you less. And if it still bothers you, then you just do that meditation again for another 10 seconds. Then the second step is when you go, "Holy cow, I don't even feel any anger toward Uncle Ned. I don't even remember what happened." Then you say, "Okay, now let me look at a positive time when Uncle Ned and I did something special together." And then you make sure you bring that up. Find something. So you have a pocket full or a backpack full of endearing memories for everybody at your Thanksgiving table.
And at the same time, holding on to that anger for years and years. No. Hold on. If you don't do this, if you hold on to that anger, it can manifest in indigestion, heartburn, headaches,
Yeah.
anxiety, etc.
Just one more holiday that you wish you didn't go to.
And so clearing, if you will, the anger, thinking of love and positivity toward Uncle Ned or whoever it is that you may be thinking about, that's the way to avoid confrontation and to have a happy, happy Thanksgiving full of joy and love.
You're deciding to be the leader here. Now, you could say, well, why doesn't Uncle Ned make the first move? Well, we don't know why, but if you want to have a better holiday, you take the lead and you dictate how the day's going to go.
Gotcha. We appreciate that. I think you're coming back in a couple of weeks, aren't you? Didn't we schedule something? And we're going to continue this topic because I think it's important. I think it was just after Thanksgiving, and we'll do this again for the Hanukkah Christmas crowd, and talk about that then. And you know, for more information on Swami, go to thehipguru.com. All right, I'm Mark Allen. When we come back from this break, Daryl and I are going to talk about insurance, and Daryl's going to help me off the ledge back in through the window. Don't go away. Late Night Health continues.